Who are you? 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 Who are you?
Love will set you free. Hey, that's not a song. I just thought I'd say that. What's up, people? What's up, man? This is Killer Watts 804 coming at you with another goddamn video. We gonna keep them coming. I got them locked and loaded, ready to fire off. I just gotta edit these jumps. It take time. But anyway, look, man, if you're not a subscriber, go ahead, join me, hit the like. If you is a subscriber, you know the deal, man, and just continue to get some of this good loving, man. This good loving I'm giving y'all. Come on, man. Anyway, today we are going to review HBO's new show, Last of Us, episode 3, titled I've been a long time. Just right off the bat, man, let me just put it out there before we even get into this, because we know for the ignorant ones on the internet, let me get it out there. Look, is homosexuality, same-sex relationships, is in this episode. It is in the show. It is in the game. It is in the world. It always has been, and it will continue to be. So let's get that out the way. Okay? We're not going to make this about homosexuality. That's not what this episode is about. Okay? It's not really. It's not. But it is in there, so fair warning if you decide to see the movie or see the show and you're not cool with seeing that, man. You can have your beliefs and stuff like that. I always believe that whether you support it or not. But put stuff in context, man. It ain't gotta be, you will be able to relate to this in some type of way, even if you don't support homosexuality. Just put it out there, okay? But yeah, this episode, man, it's probably the biggest departure, from what I heard, it's the biggest departure from the game that they ever aired, man. Just the events of the story. And it was a departure, because basically they used one of the characters we come across in the game. He was a grumpy old guy named Bill. And Bill was a friend of Joel's. That's somewhat of a friend. They found each other useful back in the day, as far as trading things, supplies, because they all trying to survive overall when the first outbreak originally happened. And Bill we came in contact with him through the game. He met Ellie. He was a grumpy dude. He rolled solo. He always believed, hey man, the more attachment you have in this world, the more risk you put yourself. So he been through some stuff, you can tell. But he helped us a lot in the game. And he helped us a lot in the show. Now in the show, what they decided to do, the creators of the show decided to do, is give him his own arc, his own little story. And, as gamers, we know the beats we want this joint to hit, but man, it is nice to see this, to catch this. It's like it's constantly giving us reason to watch the show. Even though we know some of the beats, like I said, some of the beats is going to hit. I love it, man. I love it. And this was no different, man. I would have to say this is probably my favorite episode is the first one. It is. This is second to me. You know what I'm saying? But still, overall, I can appreciate what they did with this, man. I can appreciate it. Now we do spend some time with Joel and Ellie. You know what I'm saying? But I like to see them switch it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Just get some more depth to these characters that we come to love so well. You know what I'm saying? But if I had to give this particular episode a rating, I think I gave the first episode a 9.8. I don't know why I didn't get a perfect 10, because that's why I'm going to give this one. I'm going to give this one a perfect 10, straight up. Perfect 10. For so many reasons, but the themes and the ideas introduced, man, I can really dig from a writing perspective. And although it's not a lot of action in this one, you don't need that every episode, man. Sometimes we just need more development with these characters, and that's what we're getting. But yeah, man, but let's get into the spoiler part of this jump, man. I can't wait to dive into this jump. It was trippy. But this episode picks up right where the last one left off. Because remember, Tess had died. She was dying anyway because she got bit. And she sacrificed herself. They gave that mean French kiss to one of them damn infected. And it was over. It was over anyway. It was over. But she had to go. And we're dealing with the after effects of such a thing. Now, Ellie, although she's coming off hard, like she don't want to feel guilty, she is a little bit of it, and she feels Joel is he's angry with her because of this. And immediately in the episode, Ellie making known to Joel, like, look, this is not my fault. You made a choice. This is what happened. Do not blame me for what has happened. I like the way Ellie came off in this joke, man. You know what I'm saying? She coming on and she's saying some true words, man, needed to be said. But their goal is they're marching to Bill's. Like I say, Joel know Bill from back in the day. And as far as Bill go, he know him and his significant other. They stay, they got their own little facility. They got supplies, they got food, they got all that stuff. So they trying to hit that spot, I guess, to try to re-up on supplies and stuff like that, ammo. But, and we get to spend more time with Joel and Ellie, man. I love that. I love their time they spend together, man. Because you can see the ice just starting to melt a little bit, just a little bit. And that's how it was in the game, man. It's starting to melt a little bit, man. I can't wait to the point we see what Joel actually just, when he shows that he really is acting like a sort of a father figure to her. You know what I'm saying? When we actually see that part, man, it's very touching. And they go into this little, I guess, a gas station that Joel went to a long time ago. And I like when they show Ellie. She's looking for stuff on her own. And she find this goddamn infected. He got some rubble on top of him, so he can't move. But you can see him. He blinking and he's making that noise. Ellie took her little knife, man, and she kind of got a sadistic side of her, man. You see that? She was waving the knife around him, man, and she cut it above his head. I guess just to look at him, and then you can see it in her face. It just immediately turned to anger, and she just stabbed it. You know what I'm saying? Because them things are responsible for so much pain that it caused her. So that's what I was picking up. But her and Joel, man, their little banter between each other, man. I was like, yo, I'm digging that, Joe. I'm starting to see her more and more as the Ellie from the game. I mean, it's a different Ellie, but I'm starting to see it more and more. But anyway, at one point, Joe was talking about Bill, and we do a flashback to 2003. And that's where we find Bill. He's in this town, and he's hiding from the local military or whatever, and they're rounding up people and taking them out. They're evacuating the town. But Bill, he's not that type of dude. He's a survivalist. You know what I'm saying? He a conspiracy theorist too. But he was built for this, man. He was like, when the time comes, he got an underground bunker. He got food, guns, all types of stuff, man. So when he heard that the whole town is evacuated, he's happy. Initially, he's happy. He go to Home Depot, man. He load up. That's what I would have did. I would load up at Home Depot. Still, I would have liked some company, a nice little Philly with me. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about this solo shit. But you gotta do what you gotta do. He go to Home Depot, man. He load up on gasoline, so he just preparing for just a long ride, man. Just to go alone, man. And like I said, he put up a fence around a perimeter fence around the joint, electrified. So no goddamn clickers, no runners, nobody can really come through there without getting hurt, without getting hit. You know what I'm saying? He gonna catch him. He got security cameras everywhere. But one day, I think 4 years into that, he done spent 4 years by himself. Can you imagine that, man? God damn. He spent 4 years by himself. And Bill he's a grumpy dude. He is grumpy. You can tell he likes being solo. He likes it. That's all he know. You know what I'm saying? But one day, 4 years later, he come across this person that fell in one of his traps, man. This guy named Frank. Man, god damn. I can say from the game, Bill, this guy Frank, he was somewhat introduced in the game. Him and Bill were together in the game. But I guess at some point Frank got tired of Bill and wanted to leave the town because he didn't want to live like Bill was living. And eventually he got bit by some clickers or whatever, and he decided to hang himself rather than turn. But we find that out. We see Bill hung, and it's through a cutscene in the game. It's some deep stuff in the game. I still recommend playing that game, man. It's deep either way. But in this sense, he run across Frank, and we actually get to meet Frank. All right, he cool dude, lighthearted, just a real positive dude. He's like the opposite of Bill, real tough. And for people that don't know the game, they wouldn't know Bill was gay, not off the bat. But apparently Frank was able to catch it. You know what I'm saying? We catch the little look he give him and stuff, man. They some good actors, man. They some good actors. I'm gonna have to mention that name. Goddamn, Nick Offerman plays Bill, and Murray Bartlett plays Frank. Great actors, great acting, man. Y'all brung that, man. If y'all don't get some awards for this one, go Lord have mercy. Frank, you know, he's stranded there. He said he ain't eaten 2 days. He dirty. You could tell he just out there, man. But Bill happened to find him, thank God. And Bill, at first there was some resistance to him coming in, trying to help him. But Bill eventually give in, feeds him, let him take a shower, and all this other stuff. But at the same time, Frank is noticing something about Bill. I guess he can sense that he is, you know what I'm saying, he is gay. You know what I'm saying? He can sense that. I guess that's something some people can do. But And Bill is reluctant. He I don't know. Bill is acting kind of weird. I think he like him, and I'm looking at it. I'm like, if I didn't know about the game, I might be inclined to think that. I don't know. I don't think I would. I don't think I would have caught it. But I know at one point they feeding, they eating, man. They made that rabbit look good, man. Maybe we want to go out and get some goddamn rabbit. You hear me? Rabbit. But yeah, that food look good. But Bill fixed him some food, and he's very grateful. Frank is very grateful, and Frank is like, well, I guess I gotta go. You know what I'm saying? But he went. But Frank, being who he is, he the type. He gonna make you love him or be fond of him no matter what, man. You know what I'm saying? He just that guy. He got that type of personality, man. He the type you want to keep around, man. He's a very positive dude. But Bill, of course, he need him the most because Bill is just he that other dude, man. God damn, you can kill Bill. But you heard that? But I know Frank. At one point, Frank goes on one of Bill's piano, pick up some old music, and start playing and singing it, man. He all out of tune and stuff. Bill look at him like, yo, man, come on, dog, stop. And they singing this love song. Sounded terrible when Frank was trying to sing it, but Bill get on the piano, man. He slowed the damn tune down. He playing like it's supposed to be playing, and he's singing like it's supposed to be sounding. And he's singing about a lost love or something like that. And Frank, I guess in that moment, decided to segue into the joint, like, you know, you speaking about a lost girlfriend or something, a lost woman? Bill said, no. That's when I knew. I said, if I hadn't played the game, that's probably when I would have knew, man. And you know, they get a little emotional and stuff, man. All I know is, man, Frank said kissed him or some other stuff, man. I like, Bill looked like a damn frightened rabbit. I said, God damn, what is this? But for people who never played the game who don't know, they probably tripping out. But all I know, man, at one point Frank was like, I don't know, they get in the bed. Frank get on top of him, tell him, hey, man, I ain't no hope, but I am gonna stay for a couple days. And that could have easily been a female, woman and man, for real. If a girl get on top of you and they like, hey, I ain't no hope, but I'm gonna stay for a couple days. The dude be just like, okay. But time goes by. I think about 10 years, another 4 years or 10 years pass, one or the other. And they arguing outside and this and that. And we actually meet Joe. They actually, you know what I'm saying? Frank, he the type, and this is what I love dig about this aspect of it. It's like there's surviving and then there's living. Surviving is you just living to breathe another day. You know what I'm saying? Forget the circumstance and all this. You just living to breathe another day. Living, you actually appreciate what's around you and the fact that you are alive to live another day. So you enjoy everything life has to offer even more. That's living, you know what I'm saying? And that's what Frank is bringing to the picture. And he's proven that, man. You know, they got these little subtle moments. And although they argue, they got the moments that they really are endearing, you know what I'm saying? I remember Frank, he put his hands in front of Bill's eyes and walked into a goddamn garden where he grew some goddamn strawberries. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta imagine, they ain't had strawberries in a long damn time. Bill is just giddy with it when he started eating. I said, God damn. Man, I'm going to the grocery store, get me some strawberries, some rabbit. Getting every goddamn thing, man. They make everything look good, man. But they do meet Joe and Tess. You know what I'm saying? Tess, that's how they met him back in the day. And that would happen because of Frank. Frank was in communication with Tess, apparently. He invited Joel and Tess along. And Bill, you know, he immediately against it. Because he's responsible for security. You know, he's trying to protect Frank the whole time. And he's like, man, you messing up my flow. So when Joel and Tess finally get there, man, attention or Tess and goddamn Frank, cool. Joel, you already know who he is. He's just looking at him. And goddamn Bill got a gun on him like just the whole time while they eating. I said, God damn. At one point, Joe was like, man, you better get that goddamn gun out my face. And they butting heads, but eventually Joel points out that his fence is degrading or whatever, and it needs an upgrade. He got some spools of wires that can help him for life, you know what I'm saying? So he's just showing that, yo, we do have some interest. We can trade, we can do that. So he found some common ground, and Bill was cool with that. But through that relationship, and Bill and Joel, I should tell him, like, look, you can keep them clickers and stuff out this fence, that's cool. And you might catch them. I said, but them goddamn raiders, they coming at night and they coming armed. They're going to get through that fence and they're going to get to you. You say, if there's ever a time, you know what I'm saying, give them a call. But I'm glad they did meet Joel and goddamn Tess. Tess looked younger, you know what I'm saying? I said, okay. And Joel do care for her. He do. You can tell. You can tell he reluctant to open all of himself to her. You can tell even in that. But I think some more years passed, and we're in the future. And actually, Frank, his health is declining. He's in a wheelchair. And Bill is pushing them around. And they still in love, man. You can tell the love is there. The love is strong. It's always there. In this crazy apocalyptic world, we got a love story right here, man. That's what they gave us, man. But and I'm glad they did it, man. Even with the people that didn't play the game, the characters are endearing. They are interesting. They are engaging. You know what I'm saying? Even I will imagine so. I can't speak from experience, but I can't wait to get the feedback from the people that ain't played the game. But in the end, because of his health, Frank was like, I think this one day was his last day. He wanted to be his last day. So he asked Bill to help him kill himself pretty much. And Bill, of course, he ain't taking that light. He ain't taking that lightly. He taking it hard, man. And it's all emotional, man, because they know this is their last day. But what happened was Bill actually, he put the pills in the whole damn wine drink. So the same drink that Frank drunk, Bill drunk. So they both gonna pass away. They know it. And when Frank found out, he said, I could be furious with you, but it's the most romantic thing I ever heard of. So that's some Romeo Juliet shit, man. It's like, yo, we're gonna go together. But as Bill said, he felt his purpose was to protect Frank. And without Frank, what purpose does he have? He can't go back to being the same old Bill he was before, man. He'll be miserable. But he like, man, he gonna end it with him. And I said that was cool. So they went up in the bedroom. And they just, I guess we don't actually see them die. But they're pretty much, they're gone, man. They done drunk that mess, man. They gone. But then we come back to current day and we see Joe and Ellie. You know, they make it to the house where Bill is at. The one door that they might be in, was locked. Ellie found the letter addressed to Joe from Bill. And the letter tore him up, man. Ellie reading the letter, and then in it, Bill was like, I don't really like you, Joe. That's Bill. But we kind of like friends or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But we are the same in the sense we will fiercely protect those who we love, you know what I'm saying? He said that. Because for Bill to say what he said, you know what I'm saying? It really means something because they respected each other. He even said it in the letter. But then he said, use my gun. I left guns. I left all his supplies, all this stuff here. Use it to protect Tess. Now, that kind of stung. He had to walk out the house on that one. Ellie looking at it like, it's sad. He walked out the house, and that's another person Joe could not protect. Now, I think they showing us this for a reason. They showing y'all for a reason. Us gamers know where this is going. But it's showing you this for a reason. Joe done lost a lot, man. There's not a lot of people, but he does not take that well when he can't protect the ones he loves. You know what I'm saying? He does not take it well. But just keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. The gamers know what time it is. Keep that in mind. So he tell Ellie, he has some instructions for her. He's like, well, look, this is what we're going to do. We're going to go find my brother, Tommy. He's supposed to be in some trouble, and we're going to go help him. And he knows the Firefly because he was a Firefly. He might know where them scientists or whatever are at. So that's what that next mission is. But he told Ellie, from now on, you do what I tell you to do. No questions asked. We don't talk about tests. Let's not share our past history. None of that. He did exactly like he did in the game. You know what I'm saying? Them damn quotes, man. Oh, man. But Ellie said, ditto. She said, I agree. She cool with it. So they go looking for stuff. They freshen up. They also resupply all types of stuff. And they got, and Bill actually had car batteries in the truck, sitting in the goddamn garage, man. So they set, man. They got everything they need to go on this damn trip. So that's what they do. From there, they take off and they go continue. But right there, in between all that, we get in the banter and stuff. All the stuff that we need to see from these two characters. But that was an excellent episode, man. It was excellent, man. It was unexpected. It was welcome, and it's surprisingly deep, man. It really was, man. Like I said, they two dudes, man, same sex, but you can easily put a woman there or whatever, and it'd be the same goddamn way. It would be the same damn way. That's the thing about it, man. That love, man, it has no color, it has no gender. Love is love. It's a connection, man. That's all it is. And that's just what it is, man. I dug this episode. I hope y'all getting on to this, man. Every episode got a high-ass rating from Rotten Tomatoes and other damn outlets, stuff like that, man. And it deserved it. It's a reason why I deserve it, man. Check it out if you haven't. And tell me what you think, man. But anybody that has been keeping track of these episodes, tell me what you think in the comments section. Did you like it? Did you love it? What is your favorite episode? Tell me that. And I would say, without spoiling, what do you look for, or what character do you look forward to seeing in the show? Let me put it that way. Don't even say why. Don't spoil it for the people looking in the comment section. Just tell me who you're looking for. I know who I'm looking forward to seeing. Henry and Sam. I want to see that played out. I want to see that. They in it too. We're going to see what's on. But anyway, that's all I got for you on this tip, man. HBO with another banger. God damn, there's some good goddamn TV right here, man. God damn, I hate that I got to watch it at work. That sucks. I got the tablet, but it's nothing like watching it on the big screen, man. I'll watch it at work, and then the next day, I'll watch it at home on the big screen. With the full sound effect, all that, man. God damn. But yeah, man, this is a good show, man. This is one of them shows when they go off, what the hell I'm going to look at? What I'm going to look at? But yeah, man. But I get back to you, man. Thank y'all for joining me this time. Like, comment, subscribe. Like I said before, get on to this. And I'll get back at you later. Peace.